Hi, my name's Amiera and I'm the Chief Research and Engagement Officer at Climate Outreach. And prior to that, I was a board member, so I have been with the organisation for quite a while. I'm about to move on into a new role with a different organisation, so I wanted to share some of the key learnings that I've had in this amazing experience with Climate Outreach. So, the first kind of learning is that all sorts of people from all walks of life and different worldviews want to know how they can take action on climate change, but many feel like they're kind of outside of the system. So, one of the kind of most profound learnings for me from the Britain Talks climate study that Climate Outreach and More in Common and other partners delivered is that about two-thirds of the British public think the system is rigged against them, and I can totally understand why. And so, yeah, through the work that we've done, engaging directly with people across different publics in the UK and abroad, we're learning that, there are ways to have better conversations that engage people and bring them into the climate conversation, and also the vision of a prosperous, resilient future. So I feel like there's so much that we can draw on to support decision makers and to support the public and their trusted messengers, the people that they listen to really kind of get everybody into this journey together. The second thing that is still really resonant for me is that the issue of individual engagement and action and systemic action are, as Climate Outreach has said for a while, two sides of the same coin. Like 62-ish% of the net zero target in the UK requires some form of individual action. But if people don't feel engaged, if they don't feel it's going to benefit them, if they worry about what it means for their futures, of course they're not going to take that step forward. And yeah, I think there's a lot that can be done both to support individuals, but also to support them to hold decision makers accountable on all of this stuff, and for the systems to be created so that people could actually engage in a way which doesn't create big problems or fears about their future. And that brings me on to the third point, which is as we come to the end of a strategy refresh process under the organisation's relatively new leadership, Rachel and Noura Firak, I'm really excited about that we're doing more and more work with policymakers, because policymakers are in a difficult position in that they need to deliver policies against net zero target, but also they need to bring the public on board with them. And so I'm really excited that we are there with evidence to support policymakers more proactively. And also we've been working quite a lot in the international negotiation space under what's called the Action for Climate Empowerment Agenda, which is part of the Paris Agreement on Climate Change, which is really a kind of longer term accountability mechanism that sort of is a check and balance on states that they're actually developing public engagement strategies, resourcing them and implementing them. So yeah, with that, I'm going to say thank you to all my amazing colleagues. Really sad to be leaving Climate Outreach at this exciting time, but equally I'm really excited about my next adventure. I'm going to be joining the Fossil Fuel Non-Proliferation Treaty Initiative. So if you have any questions about what that organisation is doing, if you've not connected with them yet, please feel free to reach out to me. Thanks.